thirsty, more than just a fan. A conversation rich and true that'll make you think and smile, where wisdom meets hilarity and stays for quite a while. It's a journey through our culture in a way you've never seen. Unpack the world around us in the realm of human need.
Welcome to another insightful episode of the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Bowles, and together with our Crackbot AI research team, we will take a look at this topic today. The evolution and impact of advertising, strategies, ethics, and future trends. We'll examine the various strategies that have made advertising a pivotal part of our cultural and economic landscape, sink into the ethical considerations that come with such influential power, and cast our gaze forward to the future trends that are shaping the world of advertising. Join me as we unravel the complexities of advertising, understanding its effectiveness, its failings, and its undeniable impact on our society. Let's start with a bit of history. Advertising, in some form or another, has been around for centuries. Think ancient civilizations. They had their own ways of advertising, be it through town criers or market stalls. But it was the printing press in the 15th century that really set the stage for advertising as we know it. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we see the explosion of radio, television, and later, internet advertising. Now, what makes advertising effective? Simply put, it's all about connection. Effective advertising taps into our needs, desires, and emotions. It's not just about selling a product. It's about creating a story or an experience that resonates with us. But here's the rub. When advertising is too aggressive, too misleading, or just plain irrelevant, it fails. We've all experienced that annoyance of ads that don't speak to us, or, worse, mislead us. So why do we put up with it? Well, in many cases, advertising is the price we pay for free content. Think about your favorite radio show or website. Ads keep them running. But there's more to it. Sometimes ads introduce us to products or services that genuinely improve our lives, and let's be honest, some ads are downright entertaining. Now let's break down the timeline and evolution of advertising methods. Radio advertising. In the early 20th century, radio was the king. It was personal, it was new, and it reached millions. Radio ads were effective because they were often woven into the content, like a favorite show host casually mentioning a product. It felt natural, less like an ad and more like a recommendation from a friend. Despite the digital revolution, radio advertising still holds sway, particularly in local markets and specific demographics. It's all about the power of voice and the intimacy it creates. Television advertising. Then came television, a game changer in the advertising world. With TV ads, brands could not only tell their story, but also show it. This visual element added a new dimension to advertising effectiveness, making it possible to create a deeper emotional connection with the audience. TV advertising has evolved with the advent of streaming services. Now we have targeted TV ads that cater to specific viewer interests, enhancing their potential effectiveness. Print and magazine advertising. Parallel to radio and TV, print and magazine ads have been constants. They've evolved from simple text to include stunning visuals and photography. Their effectiveness often lies in their ability to target specific demographics. A fashion magazine, at reaching fashion enthusiasts, for instance. Print advertising, while declining, still has a place, especially in niche markets and with audiences that prefer physical media. The tactile sensation of a magazine or a newspaper can create a different kind of connection with the reader. Online advertising. The internet changed everything. Suddenly, ads could be personalized, targeted, and interactive. The effectiveness of online advertising lies in its ability to use data to reach the right person with the right message at the right time. But it's also where we see a lot of resistance. Ad blockers, anyone? The king of customization and targeting. Online ads have unparalleled reach and the ability to adjust in real time based on user interaction. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and the challenge lies in creating ads that are effective without being intrusive. Influencer advertising. This is the newest kid on the block. Brands collaborate with social media influencers to tap into their dedicated followers. When done right, it feels less like an ad and more like a trusted recommendation. As social media evolves, so does influencer advertising. It's no longer just about celebrity endorsements, but about finding influencers whose values align with the brand. Authenticity is key here. How do advertising companies make their money? It's all about the value of attention. Companies pay advertising agencies to craft messages that capture and hold our attention, and in turn, influence our behavior. Be it clicking a link, making a purchase, or changing our perception of a brand. Consider the emotional appeal of advertising. The best ads don't just sell a product. They evoke feelings. They tell stories that resonate on a personal level. Take, for instance, the iconic Coca-Cola ads. They hardly ever talk about the drink itself. Instead, they sell happiness, togetherness, and joy. This emotional connection is what makes certain ads memorable and, more importantly, effective. Now let's talk about the cultural impact of advertising. Ads often reflect and shape societal values and trends. They have the power to bring about social change, to challenge stereotypes, and to promote positive messages. Consider the Dove Real Beauty campaign. It challenged the conventional beauty standards set by earlier advertising and media, promoting body positivity and self-acceptance. But it's not all rosy. Advertising also has a darker side. It can perpetuate unrealistic standards, create unnecessary desires, and even contribute to consumerist culture. The key here is balance and ethical practice. Advertisers must navigate the fine line between persuasion and manipulation, between informing and deceiving. Let's also touch upon the technological advancements in advertising. With the advent of AI and machine learning, ads have become more personalized than ever. They track our digital footprints and cater to our individual preferences. This can be incredibly effective, but it also raises privacy concerns. How much data is too much? Where do we draw the line between personalized and invasive? In recent years, we've witnessed a significant shift towards content-driven advertising. Brands are no longer just advertisers. They're becoming publishers, storytellers. This strategy is particularly evident in online platforms where branded content often blends seamlessly with regular content. Think of native advertising, where ads are designed to mimic the form and function of the platform they appear on. This approach can be incredibly effective as it reduces the intrusive nature of ads and provides value to the consumer through engaging content. Advertising doesn't just mirror society. It often influences it. Over the years, we've seen campaigns that have sparked social movements or brought attention to critical issues. Brands are increasingly aware of their social responsibility and are using their platforms to advocate for change. This is a double-edged sword, though. While it can lead to positive change, it can also be seen as tokenism or corporate bandwagoning if not done sincerely. The ethics of advertising is a complex subject. On the one hand, Advertising fuels economic growth, supports free media, and can be a source of creativity and entertainment. On the other hand, it can be invasive, misleading, and sometimes harmful. The ethical challenges in advertising range from issues of honesty and transparency to concerns about privacy and consumer manipulation. Advertisers today are increasingly held accountable by both the public and regulatory bodies, leading to a more conscientious approach to ad creation. Looking to the future, we're entering an era where technology will continue to transform advertising. Augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, are opening new frontiers for immersive advertising experiences. Imagine trying on clothes virtually or test driving a car from the comfort of your home. These technologies have the potential to make advertising more interactive and engaging, but they also raise new ethical questions, particularly around data privacy and the blurring lines between reality and advertising. Another trend to watch is the rise of voice search and voice-activated devices. As voice assistants become more ubiquitous, voice advertising will become more prominent. The challenge here will be creating voice ads that are helpful and not intrusive, respecting the personal nature of these devices. As we bring our exploration of the evolution and impact of advertising, strategies, ethics, and future trends to a close, let's ponder an intriguing twist. What if the future of advertising lies in its past? In our conversation, we've seen how advertising has morphed from simple town crier announcements to sophisticated AI-driven campaigns. Yet amidst this technological marvel, the core of advertising remains unchanged: the human connection. Perhaps the future beckons a return to the basics, where simplicity, authenticity, and genuine storytelling reign supreme. In a world saturated with ads, the most resonant may well be those that echo the timeless art of storytelling, connecting with us not just as consumers, but as humans. This blend of past wisdom and future innovation could forge the next chapter in advertising, one where ethics, empathy, and engagement lead the way, creating a landscape where advertising is not just a business necessity, but a cherished part of our collective human experience. For the Human Meme Podcast, I'm AI David Bowles, wishing you a hearty day and a good tomorrow. Be a human meme. In a way you've never seen, unpack the world around us in the realm of human